So welcome back to French Countryside Life. Another great week here in France. I did some work for this French couple. Helping to build something called an arbre, which is a shelter for horses. Really lovely couple. They had moved down to Charente from the Paris suburbs, and they had horses, so they brought a couple of horses with them. So they bought this equestrian property, and I think I spoke about it before, but they needed a shelter in the main paddock. So I went along and built it, basically. I asked them if I could film it, and they was kind enough to say yes. So this is it. So first day at Patricia and Jack's, and yeah, built that. So that's good. So tomorrow I can put the roof on and cut the planks for the corners. Yeah, good.
No, it's pas Willem. C'est IA. Ah non, il va pas dessus, hein. T'as vu, il a les muquettes. Je sais pas ce qu'on met là. Tu crois? Va pas lui dire, quoi. Va pas lui dire des bêtises. Don't say rubbish.
The lady of the house had her brother staying with her, who was hilarious. That's him you can hear in the background. At lunchtime, I was invited for dinner with them, which was lovely. The lady is of Algerian descent, and we had a chicken tagine with cinnamon and carrots and apricots. Just fantastic. Here's a picture of it. So back home now. Take a look at this that I filmed earlier. So it appears that winter's finally over. All the birds are flying back.
No.
So it's Saturday today, sun's shining, still a bit fresh, but got loads to do in the garden today. We're going to take the opportunity and get out in the garden, and I've got to take that apple tree right down. You'll have a look and see what I'm doing. So enough messing about, let's get on with it. So this is a tree that's got to be pollarded right down. I spoke to Matt, the arborist, when he came to do the oak tree, and he suggested that it needs to come down right to about there. So take all of that lot off, and on this side, come down to there. So take that big trunk off and just leave this to grow. So that's the plan, Stan. So let's get on with that. So that's that side done. So moving on to the next side in a moment. I just want to show you this though. It's interesting. This is the start of mistletoe. Mistletoe is a parasitic plant that will find a wound in a tree and implant itself and live off of the tree. So just take a look at that. We don't get so much mistletoe down here, but up in Normandy, it's pretty much in every tree. Really widespread, but not so much down here. So that's interesting. Okay, so let's get this job finished off. One small casualty of this side. The big trunk fell on the side of that old plant container. So, oops. All right. That's all that happens if we're doing all right. So let's get on with the rest. So that's the rest of the tree taken down. Next step is just to pollard the long shoots back down to the stump there and on that side. There'll be no apples this year, maybe not next year, but we'll keep on top of the pollarding, keep the tree low and encourage it to grow wide, and 3 or 4 years time it'll be a lovely tree. Good. Okay, moving swiftly on. Okay, so that's the tree done. It looks a bit brutal, and to be honest, it is brutal. But Matt, the arborist, described it to me as like putting a great big V8 engine into a Mini. So you've got all this massive root ball all pushing life up into the tree, and it's going to force it to grow new shoots and do really well. So that's the plan. Good. All right, tidy up, clean up, and move on to the next job. So with the clear skies, we've had a few frosty nights. So I'm going to plant these primula in these pots, and I'll keep an eye on the weather forecast, and if it's showing a frost, or if it's showing below freezing, then I'll stick them in the workshop for the night. Let's get these planted. So Charente is supposed to be the second sunniest place in France after the Côte d'Azur. I think Graham at our French house renovation may have something to say about that, but I'm reliably informed that is the case. Okay, that's all those planted. Here's one I prepared earlier. So that can go each side of the door. This one's flowered a bit earlier than the other one, but that's fine. We'll have some lovely flowers in there shortly. Here's one I prepared earlier. That was Blue Peter, wasn't it? Do you remember that? John Noakes. Over to you, Val. Brilliant. And if you wanted to be a bit on the wild side, you'd watch Magpie on RTV. Happy days. All right, let's get these put by the door and see how they look. Okay, well, they look rather nice. As soon as they flower a bit more, it'll be even better. Okay, so that job done. Move on to the next. Okay, so that's the front tidied up a little bit. So we get the mower out and whiz around the back garden a la Forrest Gump. Okay, last job of the day. Get these chucks put away with my able assistant here. Evening, ladies. Bedtime. Yes, I know. Oh. No, where you going? You're going the wrong way. Come on. Let's go. Back in. Come on. Hey, Lionel. Oh. How are you? Come on. It's time to go to bed. You coming? Go on in you go. I ain't got anything for you. Oh, there goes the door. See, now you missed the door. Too busy partying. The door's closed. I'm going to have to change that time, aren't I? All right, not to worry. Let's get you in. Come on, let's go. Oh. Let's open this up. Everybody in? Okay. Now that's me finger. No, that's me finger. There you go. That's still me finger. Yeah. There you go. Come on, Lionel, back in. Where are you going? You're going the wrong way. Come on, in you go. There's a good boy. So we've got two there. We've got one in bed already. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, there she is. She's in the last stall. All right, that's everybody in. Right, I'll give you 5 minutes, put yourself to bed and I'll come and shut the door. All right. Nighty night. Nighty night. So I'll just reset the door close timer so that obviously as the days are getting longer I have to reset the timer, but that's all done. Should be shutting in about 15 minutes. I'll probably put himself away by then. I'll come and check later. So jobs are good. Okay, time for a cup of tea, I think. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you could leave a thumbs up, that'd be brilliant. Maybe share it on social media with your friends and family. Hit the notification bell so that you know when there's new content. And maybe think about subscribing if you're not subscribed already. All that leaves to say is, mine there you go, and I'll see you soon.